Hi, my name is Gina Mizrahi, and I'm doing my Tolman model number 2 for my argumentation class. My claim is that every kid in the United States should be vaccinated, and my evidence for claim, my datum number 1, it's that vaccinations have been able to prevent many generations from getting infected with deadly diseases. Datum number 2 is that it has been proven that vaccinations have been able to minimize and in some cases be eliminated completely from deadly diseases. My datum number 3 is that vaccines help protect children from diseases that can result in long-term health problems and or death. My warrants for my argument is that if I vaccinate my child, he or she will be protected from getting measles. And my warrant number 2 is if I vaccinate my child, I'll be able to prevent the spread of deadly diseases to future generations. My backing to support my warrant is that the CDC.gov talks about the dangers of getting measles, and measles is a very contagious disease that can easily be spread through sneezing or coughing, and the measles virus can stay in the air for about 2 hours after the infected person was already in that room. Complications of measles include vomiting, diarrhea, ear infection, high fever, and in more severe cases, pneumonia, swelling of the brain, or even death. My warrant number 2 is that the American Academy of Pediatricians published a website called healthychildren.org, and it talks about the 14 diseases that have been disappeared in as a result of immunizations. So many people think that immunizations are all bad because it has a portion of that disease in the immunization. However, people don't realize that we have not seen a case of polio or measles or the rotavirus in decades since the immunizations. And the reason why they have a bit of these diseases in them is for the mutation system and to become immune, our bodies to become immune to those viruses. Counter arguments and rebuttals to my count are that counter argument number 1 is that I believe in holistic medicine. And my rebuttal to that is that I am a huge believer of holistic medicine myself, and I support also holistic medicine. However, holistic medicine has not been able to prove or show any ways to prevent these deadly diseases with any of their alternative medicine, and also holistic medicine shows alternative cures of other sicknesses and pains, but have not been able to prove cures for measles or polio specifically. My counter argument number 2 is that I don't believe that it is beneficial to vaccinate my newborn child with a sexual transmitted disease. My rebuttal to that is that there are a few vaccines that prevent children to get infected at a young age from viruses that could be spread through touch to touch and later on as sexually transmitted. However, what parents are not seeing is that these vaccines help the preventions of organ cancers in the future, and even at a young age as well, since there's been cases, and this helps prevent a severe illness, especially when it comes to children, since they're weaker to get viruses and diseases like that. A counter argument number 3 is that I should have a choice to decide if I want to or not want to vaccinate my kid. And my rebuttal to is that I totally agree. You should have a choice to immunize your child. But today, especially in San Diego County, the percentage of kindergartens that are private have grown immensely, especially schools that are privately funded. The percentage rate of non-required vaccines have grown drastically in the past few years. But that's not going to prevent your kid from the risks of deadly diseases. You have a choice, yes, but that's really not protecting or preventing the infections or deadly diseases in the future. The county of San Diego is also not during the ingression in some of the schools, they're not requiring the vaccination cards anymore. In some schools, for example, is Golden Hill K-8, High Tech Elementary Explorer, Juarez Elementary, Bird Rock Elementary, Eniger Elementary, and Harriet Tubman Village Charter. Those are just one of the few in the San Diego County that do not require or that are just very lenient with the vaccination policies. And my qualifier to my argument is still kids in the United States should be vaccinated to protect the others around them. Thank you.